Washing of the potatoes, Melissa puts a little bit of water in there to let them soak to decide how many potatoes will fit.
Well, I guess I kind of want to show this. Are you filming?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so we bought this on Amazon, and it's actually a little silicone fold up. This is how small it comes together like this and has its own cord and adapters. And so we use this to make a simple meal. It will boil eggs. It can do soups.
Soup.
This
is how old is this thing now? Look at the
Oh yeah, this is probably 4 years old. It's been to Costa Rica. It's been to Greece. It's been to Ireland,
so
Scotland.
it's not all cracky. It's not all busted up. So the material is pretty solid.
It's a good quality.
It's heat-resistant silicone or.
You do have to be careful about how you hold it, but that's not really important. You'll figure that out as you go. But I just put a little bit of water in the bottom because what we normally do. Raymond loves potatoes.
Well, it's also really super easy to cook. You just throw the potatoes in there and you walk away.
It's you put some water in there, and that's your steamer basket. And so I've already pre-washed these. You get all kinds of these throwaway toothbrushes in your hotels or whatever. I just kept one, and I use it to scrub the potatoes. These are already been washed by me. I am getting tired of doing this in bathrooms, which is really kind of gross, but I am really careful about how I'm handling them and what I'm touching and everything in here. And then you just kind of put them in here. And then...
Okay, so we went to the grocery store. We bought a bit of stuff, but it still cost us, I still ended up with $30.
We're saving some money.
Yeah.
So I've already got my adapter in here. This has all kinds of, for all different countries.
Does it come with all those adapters?
Yes, it does. All these for all different countries.
So it's like really designed for international use.
We've used it in
That's
Ireland.
a US standard right there.
Which it's probably best if we don't talk over each other and just let one person talk, and then it plugs in.
Boom.
And again, I usually just kind of do this in the bathroom, or if there's a table outside of the bathroom, that's actually really good. There's only two settings. This is what I use to steam stuff. The other one is a quick boil, and that's really good for doing eggs. So if you fill up with water and you do a boiled egg, it like boils like that.
Oh, so how long would these potatoes take?
It kind of depends, but I always do have to come back in and add water a few more times to make sure that
because if it starts to run out of water, it actually has a thermal cutoff switch that'll shut off.
It will cut off, and if you're cooking something that's where it's more like food, like say like a pasta or something like that, it will cut off automatically so that you don't scorch the bottom of your food.
Which means that you keep stirring the bottom of the pot so it doesn't get too hot, and then it doesn't throw
If you're cooking a soup type something that's thicker, you'll want to do that. With this, that's what's the beauty of this. You just let it go, and every once in a while I come back in and put a little bit of water.
This is cheap. This is probably $2 maybe of potatoes.
And then I come back and stick a knife in there to make sure that they're done and you're ready to eat. We add cream cheese, some spices to it, and you have a meal. And we'll show you the nice salad that we make later. So that's our little pot.
Here's Melissa's lovely little kitchen. Got a little wine. Take the little edge off of the hike today, and she's got cheese. We got this local cheese. Got a little chunk of it from a specialty shop. We got our salad. We carry our oil and vinegar. Comes in. You can get these small little containers. Not so bad.
Yeah, but that was just, I only got that because we were at a place where I could only buy big bottles. But normally I have.
So, it's quite difficult to get.
Normally I have sizes that are like this of olive oil and vinegar. They're that size.
Yeah, so we use
with
baggage transport. Yeah, they're made.
Yeah, they're plastic. I mean, at home there's things that I would do differently, but I don't want glass in my.
So you can't. It's very difficult to get a salad like this, and if you did, it's probably about €13 a piece if you can get all of the sweet little accoutrements that we put on it.
Yeah, it's got all in. We get like a bag of the lettuce that's already pre-washed. At home, we would wash it again, but here it just makes it really convenient. And tomatoes, cucumber, the lettuce, some sort of cheese. I'll use blue cheese or feta cheese. And today we happened to get an avocado that was
ripe avocado.
Yeah, lovely. A little extra healthy fat, and this is a little bit like it's the cheese.
Get a little kick. Here I have my little juicer. I got this thing from Costa Rica, and you can make it fresh yourself without having to depend on the store not having oranges or something in season. So you save a little bit of money, but I definitely like to know that I can make it fresh, and I've got it right there. And the day, it's a nice perky shot. All right, that's my little juicer. I'm starting. It makes, these are really good juicing oranges, by the way. And they're cheap. I mean, I think this is probably like what, maybe, I don't know, 30 cents a piece per orange. So even though, yes, you can get a big, almost like a half liter for about $4. But I mean, sometimes the stores don't have it. And today we went to 3 stores and they didn't have a little juicer, so I get to make my own. Well, there you go. That's 3 oranges and half a lemon in a big old bowl, and I got a chunk of ice, so it's going to be cold when I consume that. And this, if you got it from a bar, this would be probably about €5, €5, $2.50 for like a little glass, and this is twice as much, and that's out of 3 oranges. So that's pretty productive and independent too. So let's enjoy this. Okay. Got this thing on Amazon. I think it says it's like 99.9. You can back flush it, which means that you run the water this way through it after you've used it for a fair bit of time. But in this application, it will work right off of the sink because it's got enough of a spigot. Oftentimes, we have to take the shower head off. So you just shove it on, and then boom, it comes out. And it's a whole lot easier than having to schlep bottled water. And this is something we take with us all the time. So here she's having to hold with pressure so that she makes a seal at the top. And that's pretty quick and that's pretty easy, and you don't have to schlep a bunch of water. Now again, sometimes when it doesn't have a faucet, we have to literally take this thing off here, and almost always I'm able to shove that up against it. It does spray around a little bit and make enough of a seal that I can get that to work. Because every single faucet, every single bathroom is going to be a little bit different. Here, some of them just don't even have this little spigot, and you can't make a seal.